Today we're going to talk about something that could change the way you manage your money. Why using your debit card for everything might not be such a good idea. A lot of us use our debit cards for almost everything. That's where we get our paychecks, where we keep our savings, and what we use to pay at stores, online, or to withdraw cash. But what if I told you there's a smarter way to use your money? For years, we've been told that credit cards are bad, that they only lead to debt, and that it's best to avoid them. But the truth is very different. Today I'll explain why using your credit card wisely can benefit you way more than relying on your debit card. Debunking the credit card myth. You probably know someone who got into trouble with a credit card and now says things like, "Don't use them, they're dangerous, the interest will trap you, or you'll end up in debt for life." But let's put that in context. Just because someone had a bad experience doesn't mean the tool itself is bad. Used incorrectly, credit cards can be risky. But when used responsibly, they give you access to benefits that a debit card simply doesn't offer. Plus, debit cards give you very little interest for keeping your money there, while inflation keeps rising and your money loses value over time. Before we continue, an important warning. Credit cards are not for everyone. If you tend to spend more than you earn or don't manage your finances well, then yes, it's best to stay away from credit. But if you're organized, disciplined, and pay your balances on time, a credit card can help you save, invest, and earn rewards. Still, there's one golden rule. Always pay your full balance. If you leave any unpaid amount, you'll get charged high interest rates, and they add up quickly. When should you use your credit card? Let's get into the most important part, how to use your credit card smartly and avoid problems. Credit cards aren't bad by themselves. The key is how you use them. Here are 3 essential tips to do it right. Keep track of your spending. It's easy to lose track of how much you've spent, especially with small purchases. That's why it's crucial to monitor everything you buy. For example, if in one day you buy a $6 coffee, a $15 Uber, a $25 lunch, and a $6 movie rental, that's already $52, and you might not even realize it. Use your bank's app or a personal finance tool like Mint, Inab, or Pocket Guard. That way, you can track your balance in real time and avoid building up debt you can't repay. Avoid the minimum payment trap. The minimum payment may seem like an easy way out, but it's a trap. What you don't pay stays as debt, and interest piles up fast. Let's say you owe $1,000 and only pay the $35 minimum. That unpaid balance will keep growing with interest month after month, and you could end up paying over $1,500 if you delay too long. Always pay your full balance before the due date. That way, you avoid interest and build a solid credit history. Don't treat credit as extra income. This is key. Having a credit card doesn't mean you suddenly have more money. It's a loan you have to repay. Imagine you earn $2,000 a month and have already spent $1,800. Your credit card may let you spend $500 more, but that doesn't mean you should. You'll still need to pay it back, and if you overspend, you might not have enough at the end of the month. Spend like it's your own money. Use your credit card to stay organized, take advantage of benefits or interest-free installments, but never to fund a lifestyle you can't afford. Real benefits of using a credit card instead of a debit card. Now let's talk about the real advantages. Here's why using a credit card can be more convenient than a debit card, if you use it smartly. Interest-free installment plans. This is one of the biggest perks, especially for big purchases. For example, let's say you need to buy a $1,200 refrigerator. If you pay with your debit card, that amount is deducted all at once. You instantly lose $1,200 from your account. But if you use your credit card, you can split that into 12 monthly payments of $100, with no interest. What do you gain? You don't drain your account. You keep your cash available for other needs or emergencies. You can plan your payments without straining your finances in 1 month. But remember, only do this if you really need the item and can afford the monthly payments without fail. Use your money while investing the rest. Here's one of the smartest financial tricks. Let's say you buy an $800 phone using your credit card, with 8 interest-free monthly payments. That means you'll only pay $100 a month. If you already had the $800 in cash, and choose to pay in installments, you can invest the rest in the meantime. Where to invest? Treasury bonds, investment funds, or platforms that earn interest on your savings. Even if the return is small, that money isn't tied up in the purchase, it's still working for you. This is called taking advantage of opportunity cost. It doesn't mean going into unnecessary debt. This point is crucial. Using a credit card does not mean spending more or going into debt for no reason. The goal is to use credit for things you already plan to pay for, but do it more strategically. Examples. You have a dentist appointment, pay it in 3 or 6 interest-free months with your card. Time to renew your car insurance, charge it to your card and spread out the payments. You booked a flight, pay with your card and earn points. If you were going to make the purchase anyway, why not get better terms using credit? Just avoid impulsive buys like clothes, gadgets, or things you didn't plan for. Credit only works in your favor when there's planning and discipline. Rewards, points, or cashback. This is a benefit that debit cards simply don't offer. Some credit cards give you cashback. You get a percentage of your spending back, like 1.5% per purchase. Travel points. You earn miles that you can redeem for flights. Exclusive discounts, such as deals at gas stations, grocery stores, or select retailers. Example. If you spend $500 a month on groceries and use a card that gives you 2% cashback, you'd get $10 a month back. That's $120 a year, just for buying what you already planned to buy. Over time, those benefits add up and can help you save or even get free products, something you'll never get with a debit card. Conclusion. Credit cards aren't the villain. If you misuse them, yes, they can cause trouble. But if you use them wisely, they offer big benefits. Better financial management. Access to special deals. Fraud protection. And most importantly, a tool to build good credit history. Let me know in the comments. Do you use your credit or debit card more? Have you had a good or bad experience with them? If this video was helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next personal finance tips. See you in the next video.